Hello people, welcome to my channel, welcome to another video. This is my video where I'll be giving you my 4 things in which Chelsea need to do in order to beat Southampton at St Mary's later on today. So without further ado, let's get into this list. The first thing we need to do is that we need to be clinical, because in 4 of our last 5 games, excluding the game in the Carabao Cup against Liverpool, we were not clinical. Against VDFC, we were not clinical, nowhere near clinical in that game in my opinion. Against Liverpool in the league, we were not clinical, and look what happened. Against West Ham, we were nowhere near clinical, and against PAOK, we were not clinical, and we almost got punished in all of those games. So if we're not clinical in this game, then nothing tells me that we won't be punished, because Southampton do have the players to punish us. So the first thing is that we need to be clinical. The second thing that Chelsea need to do is that they really need to stop Southampton's fullbacks from getting forward, because if they let Southampton's fullbacks get forward on the overlap, they will cause us trouble, because they have done it in the past and nothing tells me that they can't do it again. Another thing in relation to this point is that we need to make sure that Cesar Azpilicueta and Marcos Alonso are not having to deal with 2 wide players at once, because if that happens, then they will get overrun and crosses will be whipped into the box. So that's the second thing. We need to stop their fullbacks from getting forward. The third thing that Chelsea need to do is that we need to press the ball as soon as Southampton reach our defensive third. Because one thing I noticed against Liverpool when they scored their goal in the dying minutes of the game is that it was not Kepa's fault, it was the fault of our midfielders, as they did not press the ball quickly enough, which meant that Daniel Sturridge was able to pull off the shot with ease. So if we do that against Southampton, who do have some brilliant long shot takers by the way, then we will most likely concede another goal like that. So the third thing we need to do is that we need to press the ball as soon as Southampton reach our defensive third. Now the fourth and final thing that we need to do against Southampton is that we need to be patient with our passing, because in the last 2 games we haven't been patient with our passing, particularly in the Europa League games, and we've ended up losing possession of the ball and losing out on goal scoring opportunities. I'm also saying this because Southampton are likely to sit back and defend. It is typical Mark Hughes, so we have to be patient with our passing so that we can break them down, because if we're not patient, then we could get hit on a counter-attack. So to recap, the first thing is that we need to be clinical. The second thing is that we need to stop Southampton's fullbacks from getting forward. The third thing is that we need to press the ball as soon as Southampton reach our defensive third or anywhere near it. And the fourth and final thing is that we need to be patient with our passing. So that is the end of the video. I'll see you all very soon for my team sheet reaction. Come on you Blues, and peace.